Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie and this is part 2 of my au pair series. Today we are looking at being an au pair during the pandemic. So I just firstly wanted to explain to you why I am doing an au pair during a pandemic and what I actually can and can't do. So I just decided before the pandemic even started that I really wanted to move out of Spain at any cost. I just wanted to have a little bit of a different experience somewhere and maybe learn another language, and Italy or Belgium were my two top options. So I just went onto Au Pair World one day, I don't know whether it was in December or January, and started looking and speaking to loads of different families, and I mostly found people in Italy, so it was kind of like, right, okay, Italy is the place for me. So yeah, I wasn't really happy where I was because of my job, because of my bosses, blah blah blah, so I really wanted to change and I thought this would be the best option for me. Now when the pandemic actually started, I had already found this family and I'd actually already signed my contract. Now the thing was, like, we didn't actually know if I was going to be able to come or not. So when push came to shove, I actually could come and I could travel for work, so I was able to come. And I decided to do it anyway, just because it's a pandemic anywhere in the world. I was going to be stuck either in England or in Spain doing exactly the same, so at least I'm here learning a language and seeing a new place and meeting new people, which I think is great for me, and especially mentally during these times. And yeah, what I can do, basically it depends on the week, just because here in Italy they have a kind of tier system just like England, but it's a colour system. So depending on what colour you're in, you can do certain things or you can't do certain things. And ever since I've been here, basically I've only been able to stay within the region of Rome, so I haven't been able to travel. I can, only travel to Rome and back, or the little villages around Rome, and I actually haven't been able to do that for the last month because we've been in a different colour. This weekend we are moving back down to yellow finally, so from next weekend on I will be able to go back to Rome, but that's it. I can't really go anywhere else in Italy, so you can't travel, and you always have to wear a mask, you always have to be careful. All museums, everything like the Colosseum, everything is shut, so all the touristy things you can't do either, so you kind of have to become more of a local. And yeah, that's basically what I can do most of the time. I am stuck inside studying, which is good for me because I'm learning a lot, and I can also go to classes, working with the kids, and yeah, catching up on a bit of me time. Now, yeah, if you are thinking of going on an au pair, I would advise you that at the moment you're not allowed to travel, you are not allowed to go out and party, you're not allowed to go out for dinner. There's a lot of things that you cannot do, so if that's all you're wanting to go on an au pair for, then don't do it. If you are wanting to, like me, meet people, try and see a little bit of wherever you're going if possible, and learn a language or have a lot of me time, then yes, this is the thing for you, but you have to think very carefully about what you're doing. It's not an easy decision to make, and it's probably not going to be easy when you arrive here either, so yeah, give it some thought because it's a weird one. Like, you're going to be in a pandemic wherever you are in the world, so yeah, hopefully by September, maybe not, but for now this is the situation. Okay, now some tips and advice for you if you are planning on going on an au pair and think you may be a little bit stuck. I would definitely 100% get yourself a hobby. My hobby and what is saving me most weekends is YouTube. I am spending a lot of time editing, uploading, filming, and I'm also doing, for example, as I've said, my bullet journal. I've said this in other videos. I'm doing a bullet journal. I am studying different courses, so I am occupying my time a lot. So yeah, occupy time however you can. Create yourself kind of a routine. Now my routine is, from next week I'm going to try to wake up earlier. I am exercising every morning, showering when I need to shower, eating at like certain times, so breakfast, lunch and dinner. I'm not snacking between them. That's just also because of me, because I am trying to lose a bit of weight. But yeah, create a routine so that every morning you have something to do, because if not, you're not going to wake up until you need to work because you're going to think, well, I've got nothing else to do. And some days that's great. Some days I just feel like waking up, watching Netflix and not doing anything, staying in my pyjamas till I have to change out of them. But the days that you can, I would advise you to get a routine, get a hobby, and yeah, just occupy your time as much as possible. And as well, speak a lot to your friends and family. They're going to help you so much, be it the friends you've met here, be it the friends that you've left. FaceTime them, WhatsApp them when you can, keep in touch, check up on them as well, because they're also in a pandemic and they're also having a bad time. You're not the only person in this, so check up on everyone as much as possible. And yeah, I speak to my family daily, so it doesn't feel like you're that far away from them, and yeah, it helps you get through it. So yeah, depending on how long you are going for, you're gonna need to change your mentality on what you're wanting to do. Now my mentality has changed from wanting to travel to wanting to pass my exams, wanting to feel good in myself, wanting to get a kind of morning routine and get fit and kind of diet and look after myself as much as possible. So you need to kind of change your mentality if this is the thing for you. But as I've said, really think about what you're doing, because it is going to be hard. There is days that I've cried myself to sleep. There is days that this is so hard, and other days that it's so rewarding. So it's just something that you've kind of got to get to terms with yourself in your head before you actually decide on doing it. And then choosing the right family is the most important thing, especially in this time. Now the family that I'm with, they are amazing. They help me through so many things. They keep me occupied. They ask if I'm okay. They buy me whatever I need. They're always asking how I am. They're always trying to help me with homework. They're just on top of me, and that is great. They're an amazing family. But I do know friends, I've had friends here this last semester that have had to leave their families because they were just treating them horribly. Other families that don't treat them well, they're just not having a good time. So you really have to make sure this family is the right one for you. I spent weeks and weeks speaking with my family, with this family that I chose, and we had like 3 or 4 different video calls. You've got to know it's right and they've got to know it's right. And if your family has never had an au pair before, then be careful, because lots of people don't know how to do it. You know what I mean? It's a hard one. So that is my advice. They are all my tips about going on an au pair during a pandemic. Hopefully this pandemic will not last forever, and maybe when it's your time to go on an au pair, you will not have to deal with everything like this, like I have had to do. But yeah, I hope this has helped you if you are thinking of going on an au pair, or are actually currently on an au pair and just a bit lost. So yeah, message me down below if you have any questions, and I hope you like this video. Subscribe if you're not already, and soon there will be a part 3 to this au pair series. So yeah, keep your eye out for that, and I'll see you soon for another video.